Good morning, traders. Welcome to TradeSetup and the morning Jumpstart for the 18th of October. Okay, a bit of a quiet night in the US. It finished relatively flat, whereas Europe was lower into the close. We had more talk from US Fed officials. We had Vice Chairman Fisher talking overnight and saying that the Fed is pretty much close to its employment and inflation targets. So that pretty much puts on the cards a rate hike in December. The odds have gone up for that, so traders are pretty much focused on that and the US dollar. Also, let's take a look at the markets and how they played out. SPY 200 futures closed up just 3 points. The S&P futures closed down just 4 3/4 points. The FTSE was down 73.5 points. DAX followed suit, down 89 points. Gold finished up just 90 cents. Oil was down just 29 cents. The CRB index was down 0.07 of a point, and the Aussie is currently around 76.32. Okay, look at it now, the ASX 200 30-minute chart. The price action, obviously, we pushed up on Friday, I think up to it was 54.60, and we headed south into the close, and we continued that trend on yesterday. We pushed down to that 53.80. That was into the close of yesterday's ASX session, and then overnight we just pretty much held those lows, retested the lows sometime during the night at 53.80. But what we've done is made a minor lower high at 54.06. So the key levels today I see as being 53.80 and 54.06. We did have that minor washout of the previous low, so it's a day's low it was around 53.83, a 3-point washout really, or 4-point washout around that 53.80 mark. So potentially we could make a bit of a higher low above that and then push up through 54.06. I see that type of price action. We could just wash out that pull back during the day, build that higher low, and then go. Otherwise, if that 54.06 does hold, we're expecting that to roll over and that trend lower to actually hold when we push through 53.80. Where we go from there, it'll be interesting. But we'll just take a look at the. Let's see if we can pop out a higher time frame chart. Yeah, you can see this is a 4-hourly chart. We are getting that rollover, and there's a major level up towards 54.63, and that's at 54.08 by 06 level just in here. If we just draw that up quickly, so that's the level we're looking at today, and that's a major resistance zone holding down an ankle on the 4-hourly chart. You can see on the 4-hourly we are a bit extended on the low side, so we are into oversold territory. So it'd be interesting whether we can continue lower. We have hit a bit of a support level, just about anyway. So we could easily today, if we just go back, that's at 53.74. If we just go back to the 30-minute chart again, we can see it won't take us much to actually push down into that level, which is just in here. So it won't take us much just to get back into that level somewhere today. So we could easily just hold this trend lower, build that minor lower high, and then extend down into that zone 53.70, even just wash it out a bit and then bounce from there. So yeah, that's how we see it today. We'll see what happens on the Aussie dollar. Okay, the Aussie dollar here, we've got some strong resistance. That's up towards that 77 mark that we've mentioned previously, and then we've got some major support. If we just click it over to a longer term chart, let's just go to 4-hourly again. Okay, the major support there at 74.42. So we've got that we expect to hold. We've got a major low also at 75.06. So we'll be interested to see if that trend can actually hold and keep pushing lower. We're starting to get that little downtrend. We're starting to break those highs. We're getting rejected on the 4-hourly chart though. So potentially that level there at 75.05 is a major higher low. But we have to get through these sorts of levels at 76.48. Now if we just go down to the 30-minute time frame, you can see we've taken out this level here at 76.26, say that was holding down the recent trend. We get that pushed down to 75.32. Potentially we were looking at another move lower from 75.93, but that price action is more of a washout than anything else. We have got that sort of extended that support zone there at 75.32 down to about the 75.07, and then we bounced straight up through 76.26 from there. Now what we've done is made a major higher low, and that's holding now at 75.82. So it'll be interesting to see today if we can just get I'll get rid of that. If we can just get yeah, a bit of a pullback, contraction in price, and build those minor inter-level higher lows from there, and then push up through that 76.48 to 50 zone up into 77. Or if this is just this price action we've just seen recently, if we can just, if this is more of just a washout of the highs, towards these highs at 76.50, and then we roll over from there. We are coming out of overbought territory, so yeah, we'll see how we go today. Anyway, that's it. We'll speak again tomorrow morning. And don't forget, traders, you can go to our YouTube channel to subscribe. Just go to www.youtube.com/c/TradeSetup AU, and you can view all the uploaded videos we've taken so far.